Okay, so you have done a lot of healing. You have gone through the dark nights of the soul so many times and back. You have healed ancestral stuff, past lives, current stuff, childhood traumas, programming, conditioning. You open the subconscious and you've gone inside and you dug everything out that you needed to. And you're questioning, how is it not reflecting in the ancestral line, the generation above and the generation in front of us? Because really, healing, when you heal yourself, you are assisting humanity. You're assisting your ancestral lineage to heal. But I am questioning why I'm not seeing the change that I feel in them as well. And I've seen some changes, but not all of them. And I'm thinking, why not? We are all one. If we heal ourselves, other people benefit from us healing. We don't need to go out and heal our family, our partners, our friends. All we have to look is within ourselves. And our healing will somewhat reverberate out into the universe and assist humanity. But why I'm not seeing that much change, like the change I've made in myself, I've not seen that much change around. And I'm asking, even through humanity, wow, it's not that one person will change humanity, it's not that. But I need to see it in the proximity of what I know my life is, to be able to recognize out there in humanity as well. And after questioning, meditating, I think I got some answers that might help some. And that's why I'm sharing. We all hold keys to each other's healing, and that's why sharing is important. But the answer I found for my healing not to have reverberated as far as I feel it could have done is because a lot of the healing that I've done in myself was the true purpose was to heal for somebody else. Was for me to heal, to be a better person myself, but for somebody else, not for myself. Never even crossed my mind to do it for myself. I did it for somebody else. And at the moment I conditioned my healing for that one person, I'd have limited the effect that my healing could have had in all of the ancestral line before and after me. And it took me a while to see this. The person that I feel I need to heal for is showing me that, why are you healing for me? You gotta heal for yourself. And as I realized this, I realized that all the healing I've done was never for me. I never asked the healing for me. I've asked the healing to come to help me heal, for me to be a better person for somebody else. But why did I never ask to be a better person for me? I was healing off guilt. And we need to find out the reasons why we're even healing sometimes. Make sure it's true to us. And that has made me realize why it's not reverberating out beyond myself, because I have limited that for doing that for one person or two or three. Yeah. One of the laws of the universe is that we are one. Another law of the universe is unconditional love. My healing was out of love, but my healing was out of a conditional love. I heal for you. That's conditional. But if I was healing for me through unconditional love, all of the healing I've done would easily be transmuted through all the ancestral lines. So how can I change that? The healing's done. How can I change it? And in this quantum field that we live, there's a beautiful thing called the Akashic Records. So I went in there, in my own Akashic record, and I asked the question, how can I change the timeline of this healing? Because if you think about it, if back then, about 2, 3, 4 years ago, I had realized, or I had made a decision to heal for myself out of unconditional love for myself, knowing what I knew then, that it would reverberate through the ancestral line. What I didn't know is that I needed to heal for myself, but I was healing for others. But if I knew then to heal for myself out of my own unconditional love, the timeline would have been different today. So in a quantum field, you can jump timelines. And that's why I went into the Akashic record, my Akashic record. And I asked the healing to be simply transferred to the timeline of as if I was healing for myself, for unconditional love. And I felt through everything. I felt the change. I felt the timeline change. I felt the healing being transmitted through the ancestral lines beyond me and before me. And with that, a lot of gratitude. A lot of gratitude for the healing I've done for myself. Because now I can say I did it for myself. Because I've changed timelines. That's the quantum field. That's what we can do with the quantum field. And we are all one. And when I heal for myself, because we are all one, I'm healing for everyone. When you're healing for yourself, you're healing for everyone. When we heal for that one person, we limit the healing completely. There's nowhere to go. We're limited. If you are on your healing journey, I want you to ask the question, where are you healing from? My question back to my guides were, what do you mean where I'm healing from? Yes. Who are you healing for? And then the question was clear and I was like, oh, I get it. Make sure you're healing for yourself, not for others. Because we come to this earth and we want to help, we want to assist humanity. And it's not our fault that we fall into this. I want to assist. And even our healing, we feel that our healing can become an assistant to humanity, and it can. But if it comes from the right place. If it doesn't come from the need to assist others before we assist ourselves. If it doesn't come from the fact that you need to heal for others rather than healing for yourself. And I'm very big in asking questions. And a lot of people said you use a lot of your mind, but you know what? I'm a human. I'm on this earth and I need to use my brain to trigger my higher mind, to trigger my subconscious, to trigger my heart. But I am learning to trigger my heart, to then trigger my subconscious, then skip the mind. But until then, I'm asking questions and I'm getting answers. Because it doesn't matter if it comes from the heart, from the mind, from a thought. The universe is listening. And that's why we need to filter our thoughts. We don't want to be thinking negative all the time. The universe is listening. But in our thinking, our thoughts can change how we feel. The universe is listening to your heart, how you feel. So we need to be learning how to filter our thoughts to help us in this healing process for ourselves. Truly, truly for ourselves. Out of our own unconditional love for ourselves. And that will have a much bigger effect in your ancestral line, in your family, in humanity. Without you even having to say anything. You don't need to say anything. They have their own processes as well. And they will be finding their healing through their own unconditional love for their own reasons, for themselves. And you will feel it. When that happens, you will feel it too. I'm sending love and light.